Hey, how are you? I'm Shantae Hands, coming at you again with another video. Okay, as you can see, I'm looking crazy on here. Alright, so I'm coming on here with my hair out. I just took my crochet braids out. If you notice my last few videos, I have crochet braids in my hair. I took those out. And this is my braid pattern, okay? My hair is really old. I think I had my crochet braids in for like a month. As you can see, my braid pattern is I like to braid the front straight back. And then I like the back to be like in bigger braids. But I like to have the crochet braids. I mean, the cornrows in the front small for the crochet so it can blend pretty good so it won't be gaps. Because when you wear crochet braids, there's like a lot of gaps if your braids are too big. So I am a natural, but the reason why I'm making this video is because I'm getting ready to perm my edges, and I want to show you guys how I do it. Now, some people may not agree. Like, you're natural. Why are you shaving your not shaving? Why are you perming? Why are you perming your edges? Because I want to. Because I have 4C hair, and honey, you know, if you have 4C hair, the edges do not lay down. And if they do lay down, they only lay down maybe a few hours, if that. They usually come popping right through the edge control. Now, my mom braids pretty good, so I don't have a lot of edges coming out of my braids for my braids to be a whole month old. But as you can see, my edges are really curly, and they do not lay down with edge control. Now, usually when I brush my edges back, I just like brush them back in the braids like this. I don't try to brush my edges down like this and do the whole edge thing, no. Because my hair doesn't work like that. I have natural hair. I can't do that. Now, I am very proud to be a natural head, but I just want edges that can lay down. So, in order for my edges to lay down with edge control, I perm them. And I perm them just a little bit. I don't be doing too much. Because, I don't want my edges to fry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and mix this, and I'm going to show you how I apply it to my edges. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so I took the perm, and I mixed it up in a container, because I only took half of the perm. I took half of the ingredients, and I mixed it in with the bowl. Because really, I don't really need that much perm. So I didn't want to use the whole perm just to, mix up to do my edges. So, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some, Vaseline. And I'm going to put some around my, skin, around the edges. Or on my skin, near the edges. I usually don't do this step. But I just find it necessary to do a little bit on my ears just to be safe, So now, this is like the little bit of edges as can be. I don't really be doing the edge thing that everybody's doing that's popular right now. So I'm just going to perm a little bit of edges that you guys see right here poking out. Okay? And I find it easier to do it right now while I have my braids in to protect the rest of my hair, because I don't want perm to get in my hair. I just want perm to get on the edges. So that's the reason why I'm choosing to do it right now while I have these braids in my hair, to kind of keep the rest of my hair pulled back. I'm going to also add this headband too to protect the rest of my hair. So as you can see, I literally just want to perm my edges. Okay? And you know how perms used to come with a popsicle stick or a popsicle wide stick? No, I don't think the perms come with those no more. So I have to use a plastic butter knife, which is fine. So what I'm going to do is perm my edges. I'm going to use this butter knife and just swipe it along my edges. And I'm going to put the perm on as if I was putting like edge control in my hair. So I'm going to do it at a swoop. As if I was like swooping my edges. As you can see, I'm going to use the butter knife to kind of like brush it in there. And you got to work fast when you're doing this, because this is a very thin piece of hair. And you have perm in it, and you know how perm is. You only can leave it in for a little bit. So when you're doing this, do it kind of fast. So let's get that in there. I'm going to do this little piece right here. Areas you will want to lay down when you're putting your edge control in. I'm going to brush that down. Like comb the perm in it. And then swoop it over as if you were swooping your edges. That's how I do it. I don't want it to get in my hair, so I'm going to pull this down a little bit more. And then on this side, I'm going to comb it down. I know I look crazy. Now, if you want to do more of your hair, that's fine. My mom, sometimes she would like take like the whole crown of her head, the whole crown, and perm just that. You know, just for like wigs and ponytails and stuff. Without having to like really perm your whole head. Especially if you don't like to put perm in your head or you're going natural. This December, I will be 2 years natural. I stopped getting perms, and I just start letting my hair grow out, and I slowly cut the perm out of my head. And I said I would never put a perm in my head, which is true. Honestly, I don't think I would ever put a perm in my whole head. But I do. I do put a perm on my edges like every 2 months. Seriously. And that's it. Now, I'm not going to leave this in as long as you would leave in a perm. I think you leave a perm in for like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, depending on the coarseness of your hair. I'm literally going to just leave this in for 5 minutes. I'm going to probably set the timer and leave this in for 5 minutes. You do not want to leave this in for a long time. You don't want to rinse this out and don't have edges after that. And you know, if you want, take your finger and kind of like flatten it down. So that perm can train down your edges to get them nice and flat and straight. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to flatten it out with my finger. Okay, so I'm going to leave this perm in for like 5 minutes. I'm going to rinse it out, and then I'm going to come back and see how everything turned out. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. Well, about 10 minutes. So I got to rinse the perm out too. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just rinsed the perm out of my hair. And you can already see, let me get close. You can already see how my hair right here is already relaxed. You remember my widow's peak? Where how it was just like a little ball of nap. See how it's just laying down now? I swear, it always seems like I don't get both edges on both sides the way I want. Because you can see how it's still like up right here. You see how it's still like nappy right there, right? And you see how it's like laying a little bit better right here. So that's just how it is. And that's probably because I did this side last. So this side had more opportunity to have permanent longer. But I really hate when that happens. But it's going to be okay. When doing your perm, you still want to like take care of your hair. Like condition it and put other products in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I did shampoo the perm out like you would when you do your hair. I didn't just rinse the perm off my edges and that was it. I shampooed it out. And right now I'm gonna let some conditioner lay in it. I'm gonna use the Shea Moisture Strengthening Grow and Restore Conditioner. So I'm gonna leave this in for like 5 or 10 minutes on my edges. So I'm just gonna lay this on my edges. I'm kind of upset that they both didn't lay down like I want. So we'll see how it all lays down once I put my edge control in there. I'm guessing that one side would probably lay better than the other, but whatever. So I'm gonna let this lay in my hair. Let this stay in my hair for like 10 minutes and get all nice and soft and not feel all rough because I put perm in it. And then we'll come back and then we'll see how good my edges lay down with edge control. And that's it. So I'll be back. OMG, I am just as surprised as you. I cannot believe I lost the last part of my footage showing you how I lay my edges. As you can see, I'm using the Gorilla Snot to lay my edges with my edge toothbrush. I don't really get too detailed when it comes to laying my baby hairs. I just kind of like to swoop them and push them right back in the braids. The reason I do it this way, because really, to be honest, I do not know how to swoop my baby hairs like everybody else likes to do it nowadays. Sometimes I do like to do it that way, but let's be honest, I don't think I will look right. I'll just leave that for the younger girls. My son just walked in, that's my baby. We're getting ready to go somewhere. So I figured this would be a good time to demonstrate how I lay my edges. As you can see, my hair is a new hairstyle, so this is a couple of weeks out from me perming my edges. But my edges are still laying down pretty smooth since I permed them. So I kind of like just brush them as flat as I can and swoop them into my braids and kind of like flatten it down with my finger. This is the side that did not get permed as good as the other side, but I can honestly say that it's still laying down pretty flat with my edge control. This is my first time using the Gorilla Snot, and I like it. Okay, the hype on the Gorilla Snot is pretty legit. It's pretty truthful. I noticed that my edges lay down longer than just regular edge control. I could say that my edges laid down for maybe a good 2 days before I had to really, touch them up again with some more Gorilla Snot. If I was to use like regular edge control, I'm like laying my baby hairs down like every day. So definitely try the Gorilla Snot. I use their red container. I like it. But yeah, there you go. That's me. Laying my edges. I'm gonna try to get closer so you can kind of see. My makeup is cute. I like the way I did my makeup this day. But yeah, that's it. This hairstyle is kind of old, but still cute. Just a quick, simple hairstyle. And that's it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.